See what the daily deals are. Love checking my daily deals. All right, nothing we need. Let's rock and roll. Let's see, what's the last draft I did? It was a best of 1, so we'll do a best of 3. Ooh. Teferi. That looks like a fun one. Otherwise, we've got Midnight Ambush in here. Hi, Javier. Welcome. Got Burn the Accursed. Dualcraft Trainer is good. Chaplain of Alms is good. Well, let's just see if we can make Teferi work, huh? Untapping, gaining life, getting card, advantage. Let's take it. Alright. Follow up with the Castaway. Otherwise, there's Play with Fire and Moonrager's Slash, both of which are very good. I don't think Castaway is better than Removal, but I suppose we could. I mean, you can splash Teferi too. I don't see why you can't do that. I like Removal more than Castaway anyway. And everybody hates red, so it's perfect. Everybody hates red, and we'll be able to pick up all the red we need. I think I like Slash more than Play with Fire, although both pretty good. Hi, the real roadie. All right, let's just take the Slash. I think Castaway would have been a fine pick there too, but I like Removal. That's true. It is fun playing with cards you haven't played with too often. Let's take Sacred Fire here. Only because nothing else is screaming out at me. I guess there's Lunar Frenzy, which is a legitimately pretty good card. But Sacred Fire is a little more fun, and it still lets us maybe play Teferi. I mean, Lunar Frenzy is probably a little bit safer because it's just mono red. That's true. That might be a good argument for the Frenzy here. Yeah, Frenzy might win more games. It's a little bit safer than Sacred Fire. It's probably true. All right. All right. Strongest card here is nothing screaming out at me. We can take the Ruffian. It's a good daybound, nightbound creature. Otherwise, we could take a Tome, which is playable too. Can draw cards. Does relevant tapping thingies. Teferi lets you tap or untap things. Gain life. Get card advantage. And emblem. Untap all permanents you control during your opponent's turn and draw cards, which is pretty sweet. Let's just take the Tavern Ruffian. Not the most exciting fourth pick, admittedly. All right, here I can take the Bolt, get a removal spell. Otherwise, I like Sanctifier. Crasher is playable. Ruffian's playable. Silversmith's playable. I think Tome is better than Ruffian, but no reason to commit to blue over it. And there's a pretty good chance Ruffian makes the deck. It's pretty uncommon that I would cut Ruffian from my deck. Let's just take the Bolt here. So we can take another Bolt. I think Bolt's probably better than Immolation. At the very least, they're good sideboard cards against the Werewolf deck. Winterthorn Blessing and Corpse Cobbler are both great gold cards, but let's just take the Bolt. Okay. Best card in the pack is presumably probably like Candle Trap. Bird Admirer is good. I don't love Lamholt Harrier, but it is a 2-drop, which we really don't have. It's playable. Why would LSV give Harrier a higher rating than Bird Admirer? That's weird. I think I agree. I think I'm actually going to take the... Well, I'll take the Harrier. We'll stick with red for now. Harrier is playable. I have cut it before, but... Alright, well, pick 8, Search Party Captain. I would say it's a pretty good reason to start going down a white path. That's a good sign. Still potentially can splash to Fairy as well. And Candle Trap is... playable as well. I like it less when I'm trying to be red-white aggro, though. Which it kind of looks like we're going to potentially end up being here. So I can take Immolation, get some more cheap removal. Otherwise, the Infiltrator is fine as well, but I'm okay picking up a bunch of removal spells for now. So there's some blue stuff in here, but I actually like Sanctifier the most of all these cards, so... Aggressive card that lets you do funky things with... your card quality. I'm going to actually take the Stinger here over Vitality because we already have a bunch of spot removal, and Stinger is a legitimately good finisher. We'll just cut the white card, although we only have I guess we only have a couple. I could take the Howl of the Hunt. I mean, we're not going to play the Mask, so if we end up green, I'm going to maybe be happy to have a Howl of the Hunt. I guess we potentially could play Candle Guide. It lets us splash to Fairy. I played Candle Guide. I think it gets a bad reputation, to be honest. So we'll probably take another Slash here. Fairy would be a weird card for an aggro deck to play. Splashing is also a weird thing for an aggro deck to do. So something to consider. But we'll take the Slash over the Griff, the Patrol, the Stinger. And probably be okay with that. So we just need some more like early beats if we're going to make this little aggro thing work. So... I'm in the market for a Commando. It's a pretty good beater. It can deal with artifacts and enchantments. We'll probably wheel Candle Guide. I like Vandal too, actually. But current 2-drops are... We have a Harrier and a Stinger. Like, I think we're probably going to need some more cheap things. I don't love a pick 2 Commando, though. But honestly, there's really nothing here for us that I'm interested in. Unless I just bail out a white and take like a... Castaway or a Carriage or something. Take a Horde. Could see maybe taking Horde. White seemed pretty open though. We got the pick 8 Captain. I think there's a good chance White's open. Jeez, we could have gone back-to-back Hordes. Are you kidding me? And Bleed Stitch Scab? Jeez. Could take another Stinger here. They don't get great in multiples, but they're pretty good beaters. Otherwise, another Sanctifier. Probably wield a Sanctifier. Probably wield a Stinger anyway. Maybe we'll just take a Horde now. This Vandal. I think I like Awakener more. Take Vandal. It's safer than Awakener in case we don't end up black. Cut Purse is good too. I think I like Awakener more though. Card advantage plus just solid card in general. Yeah, I think Vandal's a little more fluff anyway. Okay, another Lunar Frenzy. You could take the Blood Tithe Collectors, Rotten Reunion, Elementalist, and Dread Knight. All of these are pretty good. You could just take the Frenzy. I think it's a great card to just put your mana into and totally wins the game sometimes. If we can end up with enough early beats too, it's definitely going to pay off for us. Could take another Sanctifier. Like I said, I kind of like Sanctifier. Taking another Dread Knight's not the sexiest thing. Could take a Silversmith. I'm going to take another... Well, we might wheel a Sanctifier, though. Could take the Silversmith. It lets you beat down a little bit better. Alright. Another Silver Bolt, huh? Otherwise, there's Blood Thief in black, which is good. Currently low on vampires, though. Just 2. 3 Silver Bolts seems like a lot, but, I mean... Homestead Courage is a pretty good beatdown card. Especially with, like, Stinger. But we have so much removal already. I'm actually going to speculate, because we already have so much removal. 3 Silver Bolts seems pretty unnecessary. I've never really liked Perforator. But I guess we have a Blood Thief, so... Otherwise, I'd have to take, like, a Stolen Vitality. We already have 2 Lunar Frenzies, so we probably don't need that. Probably don't need another Dread Knight. I could take another Dread Knight. We don't have that much top end. And Perforator really does suck. I'm going to take Dread Knight. Alright, I'll take a Stinger over a Crawl from the Cellar. Oops. Glitch. Another Immolation or Crossroads Candle Guide. Splashing Teferi is seeming less and less relevant here. It's a lot of Immolations, though. Well, We basically have pack 3 to put this whole thing together. Ooh, another Stinger. Because we don't know if we're white yet. I'm okay with a bunch of Stingers, I think. We'll see. Vandal's good for this deck, too. Dread Knight. Alright. Last pick Sanctifier. Alright, might be a good sign for white. Red and 7, geez. Well, I really like Obsessive Astronomer. I think, well, Griff is good. Forager is obviously good, but Astronomer is fantastic. 2-drop, built-in card advantage. Or not built-in, well, sort of built-in. Either way, it's a great card, so we'll take it. You can take Evolving Wilds. I don't think, like I said, I don't think Splashing Teferi is really in for what we're doing here. Ooh, Blood Thief number 2 with 3 Stingers. We might actually have a game plan if we do that. There's also Defenestrate. Our removal count is good, though. And there's Painter. I'm going to take the Blood Thief, though, with 3 Stingers, 3 Dread Knights. We're probably going to see at least one other Vampire. I think this is a plan I can get behind. Yeah, like now I could take a Whisperer. Let me think about this. Socialite. Huge pickup for us with 3 Stingers, 2 Blood Thieves. Somehow we are like last second audibling into a 9 Vampire deck. Pretty unusual when that works out. Is our removal good enough? I guess that is a legitimate question. So we have Awakener. We could do the Awakener Pax Betrayal synergy. I like to have at least 2 sack outlets, though. 2 Slashes, 2 Lunar Frenzies. Frenzies can get there, too. Vandal's good for turning on your, like, Dread Knights and stuff like that. Where are we at creature-wise? We have enough creatures. I'm going to take the Betrayal. Even though I kind of like Vandal. Just because if we do find one more sack outlet, I'm pretty happy to have that. Burn the Accursed is a great pickup for us here because we could use a little more premium spot removal. Rod Reunion is totally playable. Otherwise, we could take the Behemoth, but Reunion has played well for me. I think I'm okay taking that. Lets you get some damage in. Hoping to wheel that Famished Forager. Alright, we did. Or otherwise, you take a 4th Stinger. I like what Forager does for... You can have too many Stingers. I'm going to take the Forager. I just like what the card does. Guess we take Perforator with Socialite and 2 Blood Thieves. I really do hate Perforator, though. So this was like last second audible into a vampire deck, and we ended up with a ton of them. 12? Wow. It's like our whole creature base. All the Pax Betrayal and none of the sack outlets. All right. So we're playing 17 lands. We have 19 creatures. We can cut the Pax Betrayals. Probably cut Rotten Reunion. Want to keep the Awakener. Honestly, I could cut Perforator and probably be happy because I think it's terrible, but might be smarter to cut maybe one Dread Knight, so then we only have 4 or 5 drops. We can cut more creatures. I can cut the Ruffian, since we've got more of a vampire-themed thing going on. Could cut the Harrier. Turning off blockers is pretty good, though. But it doesn't actually work. It doesn't synergize well with the Stingers. Harrier's got to be better than Perforator, though, right? Perforator is good with the Thief and the Socialite, but it's a 2-1. This is a 2-2. I guess with Socialite and Blood Thief, we probably keep the Perforator. I think it's one of those two, though. So basically, we can cut 2 creatures and then maybe like probably an Immolation. I think I like Silverbolt more just because it deals with more things. It is more mana. There are some matches, though, where Immolation is terrible. I could cut both these. I'm not opposed to that, actually. Because like I said, I kind of like Vandal. Where does that leave me, though? It only leaves me with 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2 drops. That's not that terrible. Perforator's garbage. Harrier is playable, and this might be the right deck for it, but I kind of like everything else we're doing more. Like, Vandal has Menace, turns on your vampires, which is good. Also good for day-night. The Menace aspect of it is quite nice. Good for Blood Thief, too. Just turns on Blood Thief when you shift from night to day. It's pretty good. And Socialite, too. Yeah. Vandal's just good with vampires. Okay. I've just had so many bad experiences with it. I've run it. I feel like every time I play it, I run into a 1-3. Like the first creature my opponent plays is a 1-3 or a 2-1 with Disturb. And then I'm like, why am I playing this card? It immediately makes me think it. Why am I playing this? This is the best possible deck for Perforator, and I still don't like it. No, I don't think so. Cute, but that'd be a tough splash. Yeah, probably. Just to deal 1 damage to my opponent. Or probably trying to bluff. This deck looks mediocre, to be honest. We have some removal, but there's nothing rare or exceptional in this deck. So I anticipate I anticipate it not doing super well, to be honest. Uh-oh. Let's see, we're on the play too. This is probably too dangerous. Man, if it was a red and a black, this hand would be super good, though. This one we'll keep. And we'll dump a mountain. Oh my gosh, they missed their land drop. They are in big trouble now. And then we just drew a Blood Thief. Alright, so they're blue-red spells. We've got Revelation. I think there's a very good chance that Rotten Reunion's going to be good here, and that Immolation probably won't be. We'll see. Probably a little bit too early to assume that Immolation won't be good, but could take out Silverbolt as well. But I mean, they're in red. There are vampires and or werewolves in red. Yeah, maybe actually take out a Bolt, leave in the Immolation. That way we've got diversity going for us. There's going to be some moments, I'm sure, where I'm happy to have an Immolation, probably. I think everything else looks pretty good. Kind of an awkward hand, but I'll keep it. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked out. Uh-oh. It looks like Silverbolt looks better now. So I can kill the Eviscerator, but I think I'll just play the Forager for now. possible we win on the back of Lunar Frenzies and Moonrager Slashes. Let's see. They're just gonna pump. Well, looks like they had what they needed, unfortunately for us. Maybe I needed to play 2 spells and then discard Lunar Frenzy. That could be true. At least we get the good answer on whether we should be playing 2 Silver Bolts or not. That's good. Our Lunar Frenzy is probably a little more dangerous if they have Bounce, and Startle, I guess. But that's all right. So we'll dump the Immolation. Bring in the Bolt. Yeah, I like the Rotten Reunion. I got that in already. Although, they didn't show us that much. They just showed us, like, Electric Trickery or whatever. But that's all right. Plus, Silverbolt's better because they have Festival Crasher in there, too. So, Immolation's looking definitely worse. Yeah, we saw Electric Revelation. You know what? I think there's probably a good chance they've got Seize the Storm in there. My Twitch chat isn't showing up, huh? That's weird. Are people chatting in Twitch? I wonder, is my Twitch up? I should be multi-streaming right now, so I'm not sure. Oh, weird. It's not showing up on there, huh? Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. I just changed my Twitch. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. I just changed my Twitch URL, so that could be it. I think this looks good. It's no longer Inez27 now. It's SeemsGoodMagic, but maybe after this game I'll take a look and see what the issue is. I have no idea how to fix it though. So, no red mana. And we're on the play. Man, this hand would be so good too. How many red sources do we have again? I have to look. We have 9. Well, I'm gonna keep it then. I think it's worth the risk. If we rip, I mean, if we rip Mountain here, it looks like a good chance of victory, I would say. Oh man, not good chance of victory. I shouldn't say that, but like exactly what you would need. Oh, I guess they have the double block, huh? All right, that thing makes things a little bit trickier. I think I'll actually do the Astronomer. Egg's a good one. Oh, that's cool. I think I'm actually gonna flip here. That's cool. Well, best use of mana is burn the Accurse, but Silverbolt takes care of Smasher for a less price and saves my burn for when that egg shifts. That could be better. I mean, another thing I can do is play the Blood Thief. Then I take a lot of damage from the Smasher. I think we'll just kill the Smasher now. I want to save the zombies for now, though. That's cool. I'm gonna wait for one more spell so I can play 2 in 1 turn and take advantage of this Astronomer. I always hate getting got by Neonates Rush. Let's see. So we're gonna die to Lunar Rush. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 8. We're at 8. So we have to at least block here. So then we block 2 the damage, which means plus 5. It's 8. It takes 6. So we would die to that. So I think we actually have to double block here too, unfortunately. It's the only way I can think of to avoid dying to Lunar Rush. And Lunar Rush is not the name of the card. It is whatever the card's called. I've only played it 1,000 times. So I can't remember the name. Give me another 1,000 and I'll be able to recall. Well, there's not much we can do when they have everything, so fair enough. Man, I thought I did a lot of filtering with draw 4. Lunar Frenzy. That's the name of it. Lunar Frenzy. Man, oh man, am I going to be disappointed when we lose against this Lunar Frenzy. All right, let's go to round 2. Let's see. So Twitch chat's not working. Let me take a look at what's going on there. Oh, I see. How did Twitch become my primary? That's weird. Yeah, so my Twitch needs to get changed. Let me see if I can do something with it here. Confusing, very confusing. I see the platform. I guess I'll just worry about it after this stream because I don't know how to adjust it while I'm streaming. So sorry, people on Twitch that can't type to me. I apologize. I wish I could do something about that right now, but I can't figure it out. Not tech savvy enough, sorry. Not tech savvy enough, sorry. This hand will have to do. Oh, well, this is actually good news. So we'll stop on their upkeep. Or do I want to play the Stinger? No, I want to kill their Naturalist. Although this could be dangerous. If they play another werewolf, for example. Like a Birded Mire. Alright, we'll do the Vandal here. Alright, maybe this was dangerous. It's a lot of Timberland guides. Let's see. Attack both these. Say they have to do more than jumping. I think this is okay. Let's see. Take 6. Guess I was supposed to slash before damage because I could deal 1 more. That's true. So even if they lamb all area, I have 2 blockers. So let's say they get rid of that blocker, block there. I do take lethal. So it looks like I die. Any way you slice it. They can just slam Halt Harrier and get through. And I can't block enough damage because of the trample. Unfortunately. I can kill the Harrier. I guess that keeps me alive. Alright. It's the only way I know to stay alive. They should be at 6, though. Well, that's not true. I had to use my slash on their Harrier, so I guess it did work out. This is the only way I know to survive, though. This is just draft 1, Terrence. I forgot to unlink my thinger, so I screwed up a little bit. What represents more damage? The Stinger or the Vandal? Probably the Vandal because it's got Menace. Oh, that's too bad. Man, we're like a Lunar Frenzy away from winning this one. All right, so go to game 2. So Immolation kills Infiltrator, Naturalist, but obviously Silverbolt is phenomenal in this matchup. Pax Betrayal is pretty good too. That's true. But they have all the guides to chump, so I don't love that. Definitely want the Immolation, I think. Yeah, 1-mana dudes that kill their dudes seem good to me. So we'll do that. As far as what we cut, could be a Vandal. All right. You know I like Vandal here. I'm okay with that. This hand will have to do. I'm kind of willing to sack my Socialite here, I feel like, but I guess I don't have to. It makes more sense to just kill this. I'd rather sack one of my zombies for that Awakener and keep the Socialite. It makes more sense. Jeez. Sure glad I didn't kill that ruffian. My goodness. I can pass the turn and deal it damage with the Vandal. Doesn't hurt. Makes her Smasher bigger, but it also allows me to maybe play 2 spells to flip the Vandal again. We'll see. Or draw a land. One or the other. So I can't play 2 spells. I didn't draw a spell. Second pump 5. It's 7. Second block with 2 4/4s. Let's see how they block. Yeah. Tough spot. That was unexpected. So they have to block the Stinger and the Whisperer. So I might as well keep the Bat back. Because Bat, 1 damage is not really contributing that much. All right. So like I said, the Silver Bolts are good. Immolation is still pretty good, I think. Kills Liberator, it kills their Naturalist, it kills Harrier, it kills Infiltrator. Yeah, I think it's good. Good hand. Well, I think we will dump a couple lands. Not because lands are bad, they're not, but... Uh-oh. They're gonna get us, huh? Alright. So be it. That's too bad. It's pretty big. Well, that's too bad for us. Oh, that was a good draw. I guess since we're pretty far behind on the race, we better just Nuka-Cola this dude, huh? Sure hope they don't just play a land and a Hunt Master. That'd kind of break my heart a little bit. Unfortunately, we're at that really, really awkward mana spot where I don't have enough mana to do Frenzy plus Blood Thief for full value. This isn't what I want to do, but it's what we're going to do. Guess I could have sandbagged that. I don't know why they did that. Unfortunately, it's RN step only, huh? So, attack with everything. They go block Dread Knight for, let's say they block there for we don't have lethal yet, so we actually just cannot attack. So we need 2 spells in order to flip Astronomer. Guess I could attack with the Dread Knight. I don't know if it's good enough here, though. Oh, well, that'll do it. Oh, that's too bad for us. Kind of want to play 2 spells in 1 turn. But Stinger's a pretty big threat, so I guess we play it. We already have 9 mana, so I'm actually gonna do the same here. So I can pump 3 times, 3, 5, 7, which means if they block with 2 assailants, I can trade a Stinger and an Immolation for 2 assailants. It's pretty good. I think they probably block with the Guide anyway. No, I don't think I am back up to Mythic. Oh, that was a good draw. Let's see, 5, 8. Six. Pretty lucky victory there. Hey, John. Did I tell you I got invited to the qualifier, John, and then I'm not even going to do it? I was thinking about doing it, but I work on Sunday, so I can't even do it if I wanted to. But I don't really like... I'm not into constructed anyway, and historic constructed sounds like a lot to learn. Thank you. I feel bad. I wish I could, like, gift it to somebody who would actually use it. Could have attacked. I don't want to deal with some shenanigans with open mana, so I'm just going to chill. I'd rather just play a Vandal, potentially get some damage going, get some value out of Blood Thief. I think we'll just play the Blood Thief. I'd like to get value out of this Diagraph Horde. So really you want Vandal to switch from day to night on our turn, which makes more sense. Well, I guess we'll just do this. Not really taking advantage of stuff, but that's all right. So, like I said, we really want to flip Vandal on our turn so we could take advantage of the Blood Thief, but I don't know if we have any luxuries there, so I might just attack with the Stinger. Their blocks aren't phenomenal here. I'll trade my 1-drop for their 3/4, I guess. It's not the worst. If I'm trading my 1-drop for a 4-drop, I don't feel too bad about it. We have 2 more of them in here, so it seems all right to me. It's an interesting choice. Rather kill the 3 toughness guy. Well, that's too bad for us. Well, at least I don't have a grip full of lands. Oh. That's right, I do. I don't know why they didn't attack the Organ Hoarder there. I certainly would have. Let's see. Well, that's too bad for us. That's the block they want to do? Huh. Let me just kill your 3/3 flyer then, I guess. Would I have had lethal if I had played land every turn? That's a good question. I think I might have. Let's see, 7, 8, 9. I would have pumped for 8. Oh my gosh. I think I would have. Whoopsie. Because 3 plus 7 is only 10. See, I can do math. Guess we chill then. Well, that's too bad. Could have killed him. Guess it's gonna be one of those days, huh? All right, so we've got Immolation, which kills Intruder, and Organ Hoarder, I guess, and some other stuff and things. Don't love it, but it's an option. Kind of kills Sifter, but not really. Pretty iffy on it. I don't love Immolation here, to be honest. But Rotten Reunion, I think we want and need. I assume if they're playing blue-white, they got some Disturb in there. Could cut the Immolation. I guess we probably don't need it. Kills things. It's not great, though. All right, let's run her back. So I guess the takeaway there was play out your lands so you have lethal. Guess I didn't do the math for that. Didn't play to my outs correctly. Well, I don't love it, but there you have it. Well, that seems bad for us. You know your aggro deck's doing good when you don't have a 2 or 3 drop play. You know you're in good shape then when you're playing aggro. Or a 4 drop play. When you're playing aggro and you can't play anything on turns 2, 3, and 4, you're in real good shape. This is Alex Stephenson lesson right here. Remember that you're going to do real well. You're in real good shape at that point. Good. Good. I'm glad you wrote that down. It's important. All right. So, best use of mana is burn the accursed. I guess we can do that. All right, so ended up going 1-2. Pretty lousy draft overall, but I feel okay about it because we knew our deck was bad. So it's really not that big of a deal because we knew the deck was bad. We knew it wasn't good. Didn't really get built until pretty late in the draft, so unfortunate outcome, but really not unexpected. It's about expected. So we'll do one more draft, and then I got to do homework, unfortunately. I wish I wasn't in school right now. It's a big bummer being 36-year-old and in school. It feels very silly, but here we are. All right, we'll do a pack one, pick one. We'll do one more draft, and we'll call it a day. Pack one, pick one. I guess out of these, probably take the Socialite. Most upside if you end up in a vampire deck. All right, let's do a Premier draft. I'm in nursing school. They're making me the hospital I work at requires all of its nursing staff to get a bachelor's degree within 5 years of employment. So I've got a 2-year degree in nursing. I have to finish my 4-year degree, unfortunately. So I just started a program on November 1st. It's a weird program, but it's going to require me to put a bunch of time into school, sadly. Ooh, Augur Bottom. That's a sick open. Great first pick. Otherwise, Purifying Dragons in here. I like Shady Traveler. I like the Trapper. The Siege Zombie's good too, and the Shadow Beast Sighting. All those are good. Silverbolt too, but easy Augur of Autumn. The card is just dirty. So much card advantage. All right. Well, follow-up pick here. We could take the Liberator. Really solid 2-drop. I want to play Augur pretty badly. Otherwise, we'd have to take like a Slash and get removal, but this is a pretty nice 2-drop. Comes down on turn 2. Potentially, if you're on the play, there's a pretty decent chance they don't do anything. I think it's like $1 extra an hour, Terrence. So really, not much extra money, to be honest. I don't think Liberator is the best card in here. I think Moonrager Slash probably is. But I think it's pretty good. Potential 2-drop 3/3 with more upside. I'm going to go Liberator. Might be wrong, but if I could play, I think it's a very good 2-drop. Its flippability is actually just nuts. Like, blowing up artifacts, enchantments on attack is really good. Plus, you could even potentially blow up 2 if it was flipped. Yeah, you'd think so, but they need to get something called magnet status, which is hard to explain, but it basically makes their hospital look better. Defend the Celestis wins games. This card is really ridiculous. There's also an Organ Hoarder in here, though, too. Organ Hoarder is so good. I think I'm going to go Defend the Celestis, though, just because I really like this card. Despite the fact it's a 4-mana instant. It really is a huge blowout card. I've had situations where I kill 3 of their dudes and 3 of my guys get buffed, and then you're just like, this card is obscene at that point. This card literally wins the game. So we'll take that. Shadow Beast Sighting, Rejuvenator in here, Candlelit Cavalry in green. Some good blue cards, obviously. I'd take the Organ Hoarder, but I'll take Defend and be happy about it. Cut green for now. Well, now there's Eaten Alive. I have had some success with green-black. Could take the Death Bonnet Sprout. I actually like that card, and another Shadow Beast Sighting, but let's take... I want to be in black anyway. Black's probably one of the better colors in the format. And I think Eaten Alive is better enough over Sprout and Shadow Beast Sighting where I'm okay with it. And Eaten Alive is certainly better than Moonrager's Slash, I would say. So this is worth taking over a green card that I don't think is as good anyway. Let's take Eaten Alive here. Well, some of the older nurses, they don't require to do it, which is also kind of interesting. They can be like grandfathered into stuff. I think I'd probably take the Cut Purse here. Just a good card in general. Comes back as a Death Touch flyer, which is super nice. And the Enter the Battlefield effect is very relevant. And we already have a pretty good black card. Otherwise, it'd be maybe a Cultist. Loyal Grift's a good card too, but I'll take the Cut Purse. I'm happy enough about that. All right, we can take the Tireless Hauler. There's a decent chance to get the Interloper here. Interloper might just be good enough. Otherwise, there's a Pick 6 Slash, which is pretty good too, but I might just take Interloper over these green cards here. I was kind of down on Interloper at the beginning of the format, but I've come to kind of appreciate it. Neither of these cards really matter. I guess tapping the windows can be okay. If you have a lot of like graveyard value stuff, we'll just take Path to the Festival in case we pick up something we want to splash. All right, Wolf is an option. There's Duress, some more red cards. Could take the Pax Betrayal. We have the Eaten Alive. But then I feel like at that point, well, I guess we could be 3-color. Pestilent Wolf is very unexciting. I'll take Pax Betrayal. I'm actually taking this because if we end up with more black sack stuff, I could potentially splash out Path to the Festival, and that would make for a pretty interesting deck. So actually, I don't mind Heirloom Mirror, but we might want this Silver Bolt, get some more removal. I do think Heirloom Mirror is surprisingly playable. But I'll take Silver Bolt, get some cheap removal. Howl the Hunt, I actually kind of like. We don't have that much that works with it yet, but this card also wins games. I'll take Howl the Hunt. I like it. Some people don't. I think it's fine. All right, I'll take another Pax Betrayal. Just picking these up just in case we get some. So it's best of one. We don't need that. I guess we'll take a Ruffian in case we end up green-red. Take the Blade Brand here, though. I mean, I'd still rather play black, I think. Guess I can consider tapping the window. Pretty unlikely it'll happen. Angel Fire Ignition, of course, is strong, but I don't think we want it. Could take the Eccentric Farmer. Eccentric Farmer is good because it's good with all these flashback and stuff like that. I don't know what best suits the mirror. I guess decks that can do stuff with their graveyard because it mills you too, as well as makes you lose a life. I like Lunar Frenzy a lot. I don't know if we're going to end up red, though. I'll probably just take the Farmer. This card has high upside. Also good with Augur, I think, too, right? In case the top card of your library isn't something you can do anything with. That's true. Grizzly Ghoul is very good, but there is Defenestrate. There's also a decent chance we wheel the Grizzly Ghoul. It's certainly not 100%, and I really would like to just get Grizzly Ghoul right now, but Defenestrate's too good to pass, especially since we don't have that much spot removal. I love Smoldering Egg, but here, take Defenestrate, be happy about it. Decent chance we get Bird Admirer on the wheel, because for some reason people don't like that either, even though it's a great card. So, none of these cards really matter for us. Could take the Slash. I feel like we're pretty well into black at this point, though. Don't need a Plummet because it's best of one. I could take a Blood Pact. I'll take the Slash just in case we have to switch into red for some reason. I don't really think the chance of Blood Pact making the deck is very high. Geez, Stormseeker is very good. I mean, Stormseeker's a reason to jump out of black, maybe. That's tough. Could splash Defenestrates, too. I might be okay with that. And I guess you can splash Eaten Alive. It's not a bad idea. Like, I could take Village Watch here. Do something like this. Well, I like green more than our black. I'm going to take the Watch. I think Awakener would be fine if we want to stick to black, but I'm okay splashing black right now. I think we take the guide here. Guide's looking a lot better if we actually are doing the 3-color path, which I think we are. There's Forager and Vandal as well. I like Forager, but I'm going to take the Candle Guide. Candle Guide is surprisingly good, believe it or not. We have Path of the Festival, Candle Guide, so we can splash for black quite a bit easier now. So here, I probably just take Immolation and get a cheap removal spell. What's our creature count? 7. We're pretty creature light. Maybe we actually need the Infiltrator. Yeah, I think that makes sense. All right, Pestilent Wolf, sure. Playable card, don't really want it, but kind of need it. So I kind of like where we're at right now. Could still potentially do the Eaten Alive Pax Betrayal combo. I'm going to take Forager here because I kind of just like it. I think its ability is relevant, and we don't have enough vampires for Ambusher anyway, so it seems fine to me. Decent chance we're off the Pax Betrayal plan, but that's all right. Pax Betrayal is just kind of a fun thing to speculate on, but I don't need to do it. All right, well, Dreadhound's cool and all, but I think we just slam the Burn the Accursed and be happy about that. Our creature count is actually getting there, so that's nice. Take the burn. Another Stormseeker. Really? Wow. This card just wins the game. Reckless Stormseeker wins the game. I'm kind of hoping we get that Rejuvenator back, because I would totally play that here in a 3-color deck. I mean, if you're going to be 3-color, one of them better be green. I'll tell you that much. I kind of like Dryad's Revival. Otherwise, we could take the Bounding Wolf, but Revival here is not bad. It's good with Eccentric Farmer. It gets back Augur, gets back Stormseekers. Comes back. If you have some way to mill it, it's okay. Otherwise, Bounding Wolf is good for flipping your werewolves. That's true. That is nice. Flip werewolf and still be able to make a play. I think I'll still take the Revival. I actually think there's a good chance that we wheel the Bounding Wolf. It's not a highly desirable card anyway. So we could take another Path of the Festival. Ardent Elementalist gets back Eaten Alive, Defenestrates, Slash. Trails are out of here. Burn. I mean, it's got some good targets. Otherwise, another Village Watch would not be bad either. Giving all your wolves and werewolves. I guess we already have 2 Stormseekers. We're going to have a lot of haste. You get good value out of Elementalist, honestly. I'm going to take the Elementalist. All right, Slash number 2. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a last pick Howl of the Hunt. I like it, but I'm going to take the Slash. We could really use an Evolving Wild. Not only does it help us fix for our 3rd color, but it's really good with Farmer too. Yeah, Electric Revelation's a good one for flipping werewolves. That's true. I guess so is Defend the Celestus. Another Liberator? Our deck is very strong. Our deck is very, very strong. 2 Liberators, 2 Stormseekers, 2 Infiltrators. Like, we have some cheap, powerful werewolves. If we can get to Night, we're looking pretty solid. All right, I'm going to take... Howl of the Hunt is actually a very... Once again, another great way to flip your werewolves and have an amazing combat trick up. Wow, Painter here. I think I'd take Painter over Elementalist number 2. I'm okay with that. I think Elementalist number 2 would be fine, but I just really like the Painter, so I'm cool with that. Bird Admirer, sure. You know, we may not have to splash the black. I'm going to have to take a look. Yeah, I think so too. Like, we could splash Defenestrates and Eaten Alive. I'm going to have to take a look. We did get the wolf back. Got both wolves back, huh? We already have, you know what? I'll take another wolf. I'm okay with that. All right, we got all that. I think we're going for the Howl of the Hunt plan. Splashing is cute, and we have good splash stuff. I just don't think it's necessary. I don't see the need to do it. We can cut this. We can cut these. Cut this. Cut. Did I already cut the other thing? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cut that. It's a lot of 3-drops. Oh, this? Yeah. It's good thinking. I never do that. What's our removal now? Silverbolt, 2 slash, 3 howls, burn the accursed, defend. Yeah, I mean, we got enough removal. We have 19 creatures, so I can cut creatures. I've only got... I don't have much early game. I think we got to cut some... We got to cut some middle here. So... I think Dryad Survival is actually going to go. Not that I hate it, but I don't think we need it. Oh, can I just like double click to get rid of it? I think it works like that, right? As cute as Bounding Wolf is in here, we have way too many 3-drops. We just don't need it. I think it's the weakest card. I'm going to cut a Ruffian too. Could even cut 2 Ruffians. Do we need... Probably don't need 2. So we have Silverbolt, 2 slash. More red than green, but they want extra. Well, I guess we have double green. We don't have any double red. I guess this makes sense. I'm going to be right back, folks. All right, I'm back. You said Ruffian over Infiltrator. Honestly, it's not the worst idea. Infiltrator comes down with Stormseeker and beats a little bit harder, but if it flips and then you get a Ruffian down, you can swing for 8. All right, you know what? Oh, I'm okay with that. All right, let's drop an Infiltrator. We'll do 1 Ruffian. I'm okay with that. All right, let's try this. That's true. Ruffian's a pretty good beater with Howl. You're basically the John Madden of Magic there, SD. Oh yeah, great keep. This is what I'm talking about. Wait, oh, if we were on the play, this would have been way better. If we were on the play, we could do Liberator into possibly even flipped Stormseeker. Can you imagine how nuts that'd be? Oh, I like the mirror match. Awesome. Shouldn't you have done the Festival Crasher? Huh. It's a little bit awkward. Guess it makes the most... I mean, I could attack into the Crasher. I guess we just do a Stormseeker as well. Well, I guess I could have attacked with Liberator and left back a 2/3, but I really, if I'm gonna be blocking, I want to be blocking with Liberator. I don't want to be blocking with Stormseeker. All right, so we'll take $1 billion. So we'll go land, bolt. We'll just bolt the Stormseeker now before they get a chance to buff it. Uh-oh. Well, I guess technically the painter's better, but we're gonna take a trample damage from this. I'm gonna go for the... Well... Yeah, we'll do this. Just to get a 3-4 down. Because if I play 2 spells in 1 turn, I have to flip the Howler back, which I don't think is great. Ooh, Augur about him. Guess we can attack first. Well, it's lethal. I guess we could die to a Village Watch. But they're not even interested to see that, so move on to the next one here. Someone said I was wrong about the matching algorithm in a comment, that it's only for constructed that it matches based on power level or something. I'm going to grab a water real quick. I'll just be right back. All right, back. I don't know. I don't know for sure. It just feels like you're often matched with someone who's running the same deck, but I can't say for sure if that's what they're... Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Ooh, that was a good draw. Uh-oh. Cathar Commando, huh? I think I'm okay trading my Liberator for the Commando. I mean, the thing is, if I flip my Liberator, it's going to trade with the Commando anyway, so might as well do it. I probably take the first hit from the captain here. Not because I want to, but because then I might be able to attack with the Pestilent Wolf and, oh, jeez. Well, not now. Ooh, Painter's a good one. All right, we're going to do the Forager here. So if they kill our Forager, then I guess we probably will block with the Pestilent Wolf because I don't want to take 4 damage. Are they going to eat alive my Forager? I hope not. Oh, good. Let's just start playing dudes then. I guess I could defend the Celestis here. But let's just get the Painter down. I'm alright with that. Where's the rush? I mean, we've got a bunch of beef in here, so. I really do want my Forager to stay alive, though. The value of Forager in the late game really can't be overstated. All right. Well, take the Howler here. Yeah, the Vikings have really been disappointing me this season, but I guess I'm on the Fire Zimmer train now, sadly. I didn't want to be, but Zimmer just refuses to change his strategy here. How can my opponent have so many cards in hand and not play anything? I don't get it. Yeah. At least the Wild are looking good. I mean, I do think that Zimmer is going to get fired, thankfully. I do think he'll get fired, but I just hope it's not too late, I guess. I don't know when he's going to get fired either, I guess. All right, our dudes are flipping back, which is not great, but that's all right. Dump this. Farmer's not bad. So guess we just pass this time around. So we flip our dudes. I mean, it's a little weird that all of our offensive coordinators have basically had the same exact problem with Zimmer. I don't think that's a coincidence, so. Yeah. And the score one touchdown and then just don't put the foot on the gas and just hang out. I mean, it's just such an infuriating game plan to watch week after week. It's driving me crazy. So I can do like Howl the Hunt plus Rummage. I guess I'm all right with that. I feel like we're the only team in the league that doesn't go for like aggressive plays when we're one touchdown ahead. I don't get it. I don't even hate Cousins. I seriously do not hate Cousins. So I just don't get it. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's just kind of heartbreaking. That's all it is. It's just kind of heartbreaking. Yeah, we've got Jefferson and Thielen. Oh, man. Just reminding me of all the goodies that are on our team, and it's just... Gosh, it's just so disappointing. I haven't been into football since I was a kid, but I'm definitely into it now. I definitely think football is the greatest sport of all time. I think Magic is the greatest game of all time, and I think American football is the greatest sport of all time. All the European people are like, what the hell are you talking about? It's soccer. I think football because it just seems like the games are always so close, which I really enjoy. No, it's cricket. You know what? I'm probably just going to... Two cards in my opponent's hand, huh? Our dudes are flipping back anyway. I kind of just want to do this because I can Ardent Elementalist and like get them back. Although maybe it makes more sense to do these three. I feel like if they had something, they would have done it. I mean, I could attack with everything. I don't think their blocks are that great. Not when we have Defend the Celestis up. There is a lack of... I agree with that, Eclipse. There is quite a bit of like lack of flow. But... it seems like the games are really close. Which is super exciting. That's an interesting... It's interesting blocks, actually. I mean, they know we have the... thinger here. I might as well use it. We can do these two, I guess. And I don't even hate Tom Brady. I mean, he's the greatest of all time, so it's like hating the Michael Jordan of football, basically. No reason to do that. Those are pretty good. Guess we can just play a couple more dudes. Get to the point where we can flip. All right, so I think we can rummage here. And I think we'll just flip now. And on their turn, we'll do the... I think the Bengals look good. I think Joe Burrow is playing well. I think Joe Mixon is a good running back. Brett Favre versus Aaron Rodgers. It's tough to say who's better. But you're also talking to someone who really hates the Packers because I'm tired of getting my butt kicked by them every year. So I think we'll just slash the zombie here. And I'm doing it on their turn because they can sack it to Flesh Taker, but then at least it's like they don't have a Death Touch dude. Oh, I guess that's true. You're from the UK, but yeah, that's a good point. Ooh, Augur's a good draw. I think we just play the Watch and attack for a trillion. Ooh, they actually have something, guys. This is scary. I'm still going to attack with everything, though. They do have Flesh Taker. That's true. That's probably what caused the pause. Good point. We've been super lucky this game so far. They haven't... they had like 5 turns where they didn't do anything while we're just like beating the tar out of them. I should get into cricket. That's true. I've never watched cricket. I think cricket's probably hard to find in America, though, on TV. I don't get like extended sports channels. Hey, thanks for the follow, DC. So they must have the +2/+1 thinger for your whole team. I'm guessing. That would make sense. All right, he's just sacking. Oh wait, I clicked too fast, didn't I? Whoops. Huh. All right, well. I could still sack their other dude. 5, 9, 11. Both of these are blocked. They only played one spell this turn. So they're going to eat our Howler. If I do Howl of the Hunt, it doesn't actually save their dude. So why don't I just like let this happen? We don't have lethal. But we're not even like walking out of this with that much casualty at all. I'm definitely not playing the Augur. They could have vanquished the Horde. Oh. Alright. Can't save it. I'm alright with that. So our dudes are going to flip because they played 2 spells, right? Or is that only if I play? No, it's only if I play. Guys, I've done so many drafts and I still don't know how Daybound, Nightbound works. That was a weird game. I feel like my opponent had a bunch of good cards and like did nothing the whole game. What seems hard to keep track of? Cricket or what? Oh, the Daybound, Nightbound, yeah. Ultimately, I think it's a good fix for how the old werewolves worked, but for some reason, I don't like the way it's worded. Its wording confuses me. This is a keep. What are we gonna dump? I guess probably the Howl. Well, I might have to slash that Awakener, especially if they play a 2-drop. Alright. Well, that makes things kind of tricky. I think we'll do the Farmer instead. Oh, Stormseeker and Augur? No! Just 2 of the best cards in my deck? Well, I think we just kill this now. I don't want to, but if I don't do that, they just sack their zombie and they start beating us down, so I'm alright with this. This doesn't seem very good. You know, burn the curse off the top would be pretty good, though. Hey, thanks for the follow, Catatonic. Oh, geez. I don't think this game was meant to be. Yeah, it could have been worse. I mean, we're still dead because we don't have anything, but we could have gotten out of there, maybe. For people on Twitch trying to communicate with me, I apologize that you can't. I'll have that fixed for next time. This is a good hand. I just switched my Twitch handle, and then I forgot to change it on my Streamlabs program, so that's probably what the problem is, I'm guessing. Oh, that's too bad for us. Uh-oh. Almost would have preferred them to discard something there. Seems pretty bad for us. Xaxie's lethal too, huh? Nice one. Oh yeah, we have 2 Reckless Stormseekers in here. You'd almost think our deck was mediocre until you realize it's got Augur and 2 Reckless Stormseekers. Excuse me. Oh, that doesn't seem good. We'll just do Forager, best use of mana. Well, that's too bad. They had the 1 mana bounce, huh? Oh. Wait, that doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, it does something. They get to ping us. They get to loot and draw. They're going to lose their Crasher anyway. I guess it's not bad. Well, I've got a soft spot for Delver Secrets, so I'm alright with that. Oh, Spectral Adversary, huh? Well, this lets them phase our dude out. I think I'm going to burn the Adversary now. And hope they don't flip Delver immediately. That's interesting. All right, let's do the... I think we'll do Infiltrator plus Painter. Puts on 2 more threats on the board, which is nice. They both potentially can flip, depending on what my opponent has, of course. Wait, I can attack with this? Maybe I should have attacked first. Not that it matters, but... Does anybody know why it still has the phase symbol on it? Even when it's not phase? I don't quite get it. Maybe I'm a dum-dum, but I don't get it. It's all good, John. I don't mind you explaining cricket. Yeah, Crimson Vow looks interesting. I don't know how to feel about it yet. November 11th, I believe, McKay. At least on Arena. I think it's a week after that in paper, but sadly, I don't even know anybody who plays paper Magic anymore. I have to keep this hand. We have Stormseeker and Augur. We don't have the mana for it, but hopefully we can get one. We have both colors. I think we have to keep this. Oh, great draw. Great draw. So we definitely want to do the Stormseeker first. Jack-o'-lantern. What in the world? Because Augur is a card you want to play when you can play a land in case they kill it right away, so then you can potentially get value off of it immediately. Ah, Florian, huh? Well, good news about Florian. So now maybe we're just playing Augur first. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Although, best use of mana would be Forager. It's true, actually. Stormseeker would deal the most damage. Ah, maybe we do the Stormseeker. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Let's just get in 3 points of damage. So we Lightning Bolt our opponent, and we have haste for the rest of the game until they kill the thing. I like that. Silver Bolt, all right. Well, that's able to deal with our dude anyway, so I don't know if that matters. Technically, we can play Augur plus Liberator. That's pretty good, actually. Best use of mana. But I just played a land. So perhaps Augur is better next turn. Let's just do the Forager and bash for a trillion here. Oh, that's too bad. They had both of the things. All right. Oh, just casual, another Stormseeker, huh? All right. I guess best use of mana. I guess I'd rather block with Augur. Because Stormseeker's just more brutal. I can't block anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So I don't have the mana to defend plus slash. We're actually just one short of that, though, which is kind of crazy. Probably just slash. I also don't want the Vandal to flip, so let's just slash the embodiment now. Play the Liberator. And get in for 2 here. Could keep it back to double block, but I'm just going to accept that we die. Because we also have lethal with Defend the Celestis if either of our guys get through next turn. Well, I guess I don't mind them creating sets every 2 months. I think this is just an exception anyway. I don't think they're ordinarily going to do it this often, but I wonder, they kind of, I feel like, really want to kill the Augur. which might even be better for us because Howl of the Hunt would allow us to attack plus untap. Oh yeah, well, that'll work. I guess it makes the most sense to do Howl here. Because they actually need another mana to pump enough to get past it. Yeah, I think this set's been pretty great. Oh, well, sure glad I've got this Defend the Celestis in hand. Sheesh. Yeah, Howl has been good this format, I feel like. I think it's good. I think Howl's a good card. There's certainly matches where it's amazing. Like, I've had situations where it's like they Moonrager slash your dude. In response, I Howl. Now my dude's permanently bigger and you lost a burn spell. Like, it does definitely get 2-for-1 value out of it, in my opinion. Pump your dude Vigilance is nothing to scoff at either. Untapping Wolves and Werewolves is good value. I mean, I don't even have a paper collection anymore, so it's basically online or bust for me. I wish I could do another draft after this, but I probably got to do homework after this. I know, I thought I graduated too, but I have to finish my bachelor's degree for my employer within 5 years of employment, so I know, it's not fun. I don't want to. If it were up to me, I wouldn't, but I have to. Oh, that's too bad. Alright. Could have flipped my dude, but might as well make a play. Especially since we're mana starved, I think that makes more sense. Archivist is a good one. Alright. Let's see here. Oh. Extra value. What? That's not fair. I get nothing? Hey, land. There we go. So we'll do the Stormseeker first. I guess we can do this and swing out. They can block the Trap Breaker. I'm okay with that. And then they could take 7 or block the Wolf too. Or they could double block the Slasher. I'm all right with either of those options. Archivist, I think if I were them, I'd probably do Archivist, Trap Breaker, Siege Zombie, Wolf. But I could see the value of double blocking the Slasher too. If I had a removal spell in hand, it'd be an easy choice. I would just make the 2 trades and then kill the Slasher. Yeah, are there mask mandates in UK, John? I really think the answer is probably yes. I imagine there are mask mandates in UK. I might be wrong, but it's just a guess. They're taking it all? Now that was not the play I was expecting to see. That's pretty surprising, John. I really would have expected there to be mandates. So my opponent's 4-color... My opponent's just 4-color? Maybe 5-color? That's pretty nuts. So no attacks, no blocks. I don't get it. I do not get it. So they have a bunch of mana up now. I think I'll just do the Painter. I'm pretty surprised. So they have a removal spell for the Howler then. Okay. That makes sense. I don't think I want it. So they'll take 5 maybe? Guess I'm alright with that. Unfortunately, Forager and Autumn don't work the best together. Well, you know how it is here in the U.S. too, John. I mean, we have a Democrat in the presidency, but, you know, we still do stuff state by states. I don't know which states. Do any states have mask mandate? I should probably know because I live here, but I don't know if any states have a mask mandate or not. Does California? I didn't realize that. So we can get in with both. I don't think their blocks are that great anyway. Guess I'll put the extra counter here. So I guess they're just a land away from... no, they would still need... Oh. Well, I'm going to keep the Augur, I think, just because potential... Yeah, Augur's looking definitely the best, because we even have Coven with it. Oh, jeez. Let me just immediately draw a Howl of the Hunt. That's just mean. So with Ardent Elementalist, I can get back the Slash, which would be lethal. Hey, Jack. Oh, no. Are they going to get rid of the Slash? Well, they only have one blocker, so I guess that doesn't matter. What'd they get rid of? Oh, they did get rid of the Slash. That was smart. But I guess we still have Defend the Celestis. Something we can get back, so that's cool. They only have 2 blockers, so I think they do die unless they have something here. Thanks, Jack. Like I said, I wish I could do more drafts, but this is the last one of the day here. Still have to do. Pretty bizarre hand, though. Pre-match lunges. I don't even know what that means, but I don't like it. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here, folks. Oh, good. Let's do the I guess the ruffian. Well, this way if they play a land and do Hungry for More, I can still Howl the Hunt, which is pretty good. Yeah. Still make use of my mana, that's good. This is why I think Hungry for More is not that good of a card. So get in for 8 whole damage here. Guess this unfortunately flips our Smasher back, but I'm kind of okay with it. They only have 2 lands, so it seems okay to me. Whoa, they're playing Grixis? That I was not expecting. What in the world? Blade Stitch, Scab. What are you doing here? I mean, I get it. Hey, this Interloper dealt 8 damage. It's pretty good, actually. Guess I don't need it. Second draft. I'm gonna grab 1 more water. I got my COVID booster today and my flu vaccine at the same time, so a little bit concerned that I'm gonna feel ill, but we'll see. I'll be right back. All right, back. Let's do this. No lunges here. Sorry, John, don't be mad, but I didn't read all that stuff you wrote about cricket. But I can always go back and read it. Ooh, this hand's good. What's the over-under on these ruffians coming in as 4 mana 6/5s? That would be sweet. Oh, too bad our opponent's going first. Having 2-drop werewolves being on the play is just so much more brutal. Oh, we would have had him too. Well, even if they play something, we don't have to play something on our turn. Curse of Leeches. Oh, jeez. Well, now I kind of have to play something, because if I don't, they get a 4/4 lifelinker. That doesn't seem very good. Oh wait, I can just blow up their thing? Never mind. Maybe I should have. You're right, that would have made more sense. It kind of still works out okay, believe it or not. Because now what I can do is play a land. Kill the Organ Hoarder. Attack. Flip my dude. They're going to get their dude. They're going to get at least one attack. What's it turn into? It turns into a creature, though. Alright. I'm blowing it up. Tough spot. I'm okay with it, though. You know, parts of the new Daybound I like. Parts of it I don't like. Ultimately, I think it's probably better. I guess Watch makes the best use of mana here. Oh, geez, Florian. Oh, it's not GG's yet. We got some work to do. Forager's into the battlefield abilities not have the best synergy. Ooh, Innistrad, huh? Alright. Well, I don't want to play another spell until their turn, so that's what we're gonna do. They could get us pretty good here with the Florian, but... Sure hope they don't have a burn spell in hand. Oh wait, that doesn't matter. Because it's going to get exiled? Alright. Wait, I could howl it. No, let's just burn it. Nice. Man, I wish I had one more mana. Wow, Neonate's Rush for the win too, huh? Well, that didn't seem like one we were possibly going to lose, but there you have it. Not only did we possibly lose, we did lose. All right, got 6 wins, ended up going 6-3. Deck was sweet. Definitely was a 7X deck, but ended up only getting 6 wins. I'll take it. Do some pack one, pick ones here. All right, pack one, pick one, easy clear shot, super strong removal. Pack one, pick one here. Take the slash. Be happy about it. Pack one, pick one here. I'd probably go Horde over Play with Fire. This card is so good. Take the Mythic Common. Pack one, pick one here. We go probably Seize the Storm or Shadow Beast Sighting. Shadow Beast Sighting might be a safer pick. It's good in all green decks, whereas Seize the Storm is kind of a build around. That's true. I'd go Shadow Beast Sighting then. And pack one, pick one here. I'd probably go Archivist over Interloper. Yeah, that seems right. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Wish I could do another draft for you, but I got to get to my homework. I got a lot of reading I got to do tonight, so I'll probably be back tomorrow, though, so you can tune in then. In the meantime, thanks for stopping out. Sorry, Twitch folks that weren't able to comment today. I'll see if I can get that resolved for the next stream. All right. Take her easy, folks.